Get ready. What word?
These last 5 weeks, I feel like I reflect on my school years as a child, and I'm like, oh, this is where school gets chill. It's not where school gets chill. It's where we dig in even deeper.
So at the end of year, students will be assessed on their letter sounds, their letter names, being able to decode and read like nonsense words, and the background behind that is just like to really ensure that they know all the sounds. These are not words that they could probably guess. These are just random letters to make sure they can decode any type of word. And then also word reading. So like high frequency words or words that you would see most often in a text, they'll be tested on how many of those they can read in a minute. We are definitely like still looking at data each and every day, still trying to make adjustments, like moving from group to better service, the kids that we have, progress monitoring every 2 weeks, timing them throughout the small group table. Like we are still hitting it hard. No breaks right now.
Go.
It seems like when they left for break, we knew where they were at, and they came back, and some of them, the concepts have just magically clicked. Kids who were struggling with phonemic segmentation are doing it like no one's business, and they're doing it fast. So I'm excited, and I'm just ready to move forward and see what the end of the year is gonna bring.
And it's a beautiful thing to see kids get this at a very young age.
It's kind of crazy because it just clicked. I remember like one Friday being like, what do I need to do? And then like coming in that Monday, and I was just like, let's try it. Putting a passage in front of them, and them like, and I was like, oh, okay, so you're ready. And so now it's just like taking the risk, putting it out there in front of them, and like just working through it.
Just saying the sound.
We're definitely in the point of the year where kids are becoming more complex in their thinking. Rather than me having to do a lot of explaining or explicitly putting things out there for them, I can kind of almost have the students guide the class, guide the answers, and they can learn from one another at this point.
We are still doing the foundational things like phonemic segmentation. We're still decoding, but I'm also introducing like ending sounds, right? So they can like take those decodable words that they're using and have those ending sounds and like quickly be able to recognize it. Oh, adding, got it. We're introducing the importance of vowels and like why do we have them and why are they different from the other letters that we have in our alphabet. It's just right now my focus is adding more skills into what they already have.
Good. So I think my focus is just to make sure that they understand like digraphs, blends, sneaky E, those things that I can teach them very quickly now that they have the foundations down pat. I want to make sure that they can, decode those words, but also use the words in a sentence. So being able to write them as well. Just building on to the foundational skills and the things that will set them up for first grade.
Good job, guys.
We've shifted from having a lot of kids at that below phase to where they're now, our majority of kids are approaching. And a lot of them are approaching that goal by literally 1, 2, 3 points, which is a really good place to be in.
What if I put an S in front of aim? It says good. Because right now kids are invested in their growth, right? We share the data with them. We show them what it is they're doing. So it's like, oh man. So I think what I'm really excited about is to see how they really about to really go. I see a lot of my kids moving into that above benchmark. Like that is going to be amazing,
They're gonna own I did it. They're gonna own I finished kindergarten. Our final little graduating ceremony will really make them feel big about it, and I think that's important and special.
Nice. I'm most proud that students are actually like, they're serious. They want to do a good job. When I see them reading, like their eyes light up, like they're excited to read. And I feel like that's something that I have not always seen. Kids are proud, and I want them to continue that. I want them to value education and enjoy learning. And that's what I'm seeing right now.
Every Friday we talk about, what are you gonna do this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
And I always tell them, I always say I'm going to go home and read because I love to read. And so the kids repeat it back to me. They're like, Miss Qualch, are you going to go home and read?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I am. I'm going to do more than that, I promise. But that is one thing I'm going to do. And so I wonder, which of my kids are going to hold on to that and become the kids that go home and read? Which of my kids are going to become the ones that go home and write and like get inspiration out of seeing another human who loves doing that?
Bye, Arcela.